Hello to all my cat peeps out there. Welcome to some cat chat with Rowdy ReidGirl. Now, today we are going to be talking about different FURsonality types. From what I've been able to glean from various studies online, there are essentially 6. I want to know which one is your cat? Which one is your cat? Is your cat a mixture of all of them? Is your cat divergent? Well, let's get started. The first FURsonality type, it's called cantankerous. Where, usually cats get grumpy if they're feeling ill or if they're in pain. Now, cantankerous cats, it's their FURsonality type. It's their default setting. It's sort of, take Mippy for example. It's like, Mippy! And she's like, what? Yeah, she's sort of, intolerant of other cats, like, yeah, I'll lie next to you, I'll eat next to you, just don't touch me. Don't sniff me, don't wash me, and no, I do not want a kissy. Yeah, it's sort of cantankerous. It's sort of, that they're willing to be around fur siblings and around humans, but just, like, they're almost a bit of a misanthrope. That's our Mippy. I think you've met her a couple of times when she's been up here swishing the tail thinking it's treat time. That's the only time where she's all over me like a rash, is when she thinks it's treat time. Now the second FURsonality trait, I'm gonna put this on because it is really, really hot in this onesie. This is a very, very hot winter onesie. I was freezing this morning, but I'm not freezing anymore. The sun is out and it's gorgeous. That's why a lot of my cats are nowhere to be seen. Furby did come in for a second. Yes, speaking of Furby, the second FURsonality trait is a cat's cat. Basically, a cat that loves to be around other cats, that loves to curl up with other cats, loves to wash other cats. Take Furby, for example. She has on occasion brought a neighbourhood friend in, just to play ball. It's like, hey mum, this is my mate. Do you mind if we just come over and watch DVDs? It's like, okay, never met him before, but hello. That's our Furby. Yep, she's very much, because she grew up, when I adopted her, she was the youngest of 5, and she's the middle child. She's very much used to cats. She's kind of clingy with other cats. She's not a fan of being held like a baby or you feel me, because she's got this tiny little face and tiny little beans. She's not a great fan of being babied, but with other cats like her and the other short fur gang, Butters and Hayes, they're all glued, stitched at the hip. It's so adorable. So Furby's a cat's cat. Is your cat a cat's cat, or is your cat more like the third one? I call it infantile. It's the whole, I'm a baby. Yeah, they cling to their humans. They're like, yeah, I'm very much a cat person. I'm very much a cat, but I want my human, and, almost physically clinging. I know that Mippy's here. I don't know if you can see her, but no. It's because I'm in the kitchen trying out new lighting. She thinks, treat, treat. She is so predictable. Okay, I'm going to have to hold the tripod like a selfie stick because she's on the table. I'm going to try and put her on the ground. No show without punch, as they say. Butters is very, very infantile. Like, when I'm packing to go away for the weekend, he cries. He's very, very noisy. Even though I'm only gone for about a day to 2 days, when I get back home, he's just purring and he's crying like a little baby, and I pick him up and he physically puts his front paws round my neck and clings to me and puts his little head in here and purrs. He loves to be held like a baby, and when he comes in wet, I wrap him in a towel and sort of jiggle him up and down on my hip, just like a baby, and that makes him purr even more. He loves it. Yeah. Same as bedtime. Bedtime is mummy and butty time. It's sort of, Butters will jump up onto the bed and get up near my pillow, and he'll cry and cry, and then what I'd do is I'd open up the blankets, and then he'd burrow and he'd just purr and purr and purr, or he'd sleep in the crook of my arm face to face with me just like a baby. He's always done that ever since I got him at 8.5 weeks old. That's my Butters. Number 4 is I think I could describe my part Siamese cat Lily. Well, she technically still is mine. She just lives somewhere else in the cul-de-sac. She's actually decided to move in with neighbours because she doesn't like being part of a cat hippie commune. I got her at a year old from the Wairarapa, and it was from a pet shop, and apparently her 2 cat parents, she was an only cat, and her 2 parents had to go into a retirement home, and she wasn't used to being one of 4 or 5. Not at all. So occasionally she'd be like, I hate my family, I hate my parents, I want to be an only child. So she decided to, a few years ago, she decided that she wanted to live with the people in the cul-de-sac. She comes to visit me occasionally, but it's sort of, I don't want to move away from you, Mum. I just don't want to be part of a hippie commune. Sorry, nothing personal. Some cats just, it's ingrained in them. They need to be an only fur child. Lily, case in point. Now, number 5 is Alpha. Yeah, that's what's so strange, the dynamic in my house. Every cat of mine, all of my cats, except for Butters, are Alpha. They're not aggressive, they're very bossy. They're sort of, no, I'm first in line for treats, thank you. I know I'm the middle child, I'm not the oldest, but shut up. No, I am Queen Furby. Yeah, Furby's a diva. She's very, very cool. She's definitely an alpha personality. So is Charlie, the huge big 10-year-old part Maine Coon. He, if the other cats are invading his space, he can back off. Furby, Mippy, Charlie and Hayes, none of them take rubbish from each other. Butters is very, very just agreeable and goes along with whatever. As long as he's, clinging to his mummy, he's happy. Yeah, and as long as he's got the other members of the short fur gang cuddled up with him, he's one happy boy. He's not a diva, he's not a drama queen, but it is quite interesting when it's treat time, when I've got something special like cold roast chicken. There's a bit of a power struggle. It's sort of, I'm first. Hey, age before beauty. It is really funny to see the cat dynamics, especially at treat times or meal times, or just when they're playing ball. It's sort of, no, my ball. They love to fight over balls, over the cat tower. If one of them's decided, particularly Hayes, that he's going to hog it, he's going to sort of commandeer the cat tower, no, I'm going to sit on the top of it. There's sort of a bit of a fight. It's like children in the playground. It's really, really funny. So this is what you get when you have 4 alphas and a baby, an agreeable, naive baby. Now you can imagine now. I suppose where Butters was named from. I named him for Butters Stotch in South Park. Because it's quite funny. I've always liked the name Butters. Butters, buttery. But the older he got, the more he started to adopt Butters' personality, his FURsonality from South Park. So he's always been very sweet, innocent, naive, lawful good. Alignment speaking. I love to talk about alignments, yeah. But I must say, sometimes he can be a little bit of a butt. Sometimes he can be a bit of a little mischief maker. It's sort of, I'm bored, I'm going to jump on my sister because it's funny. Yeah. He's so adorable. And the 6th and final FURsonality trait, none of my cats actually have this, but my fur nephew Shadow does, and I've actually known quite a few other cats that do seem to have this quality to them. It's called puppy cat. They seem to obey and understand human commands perfectly. Sit, no, come here, no, you can have some when mummy's finished or when daddy's finished eating, and they comply. They can understand you, honestly. It's like, sit, stay, come here. It's incredible. None of my cats are sort of cat dogs or dog cats. They're more sort of, I'll do what I want because I'm cute and fluffy. Mind you, that's how I've raised them. Honestly, they have gotten away with murder. So, what personality type is your cat or cats? Do they have a weird dynamic like mine? Is one of them the alpha? Is there a power struggle between two or several? I want to know because every day I am astounded by my cats' personalities, their uniqueness, how they respond and interact with each other, and how they don't take bull from each other. It's very, very funny. So just drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you like what you've seen and want to see more, click the like button on the video. That would be very much appreciated. I will be back next Monday with Cat Chat. Cat Chat is going to definitely be a Monday thing. Now, don't forget, if you want to, click subscribe and also hit the notification bell to get notifications of when I'm live next and any new uploads or videos from yours truly, Rowdy ReidGirl. Now, on Wednesday, I am going to be attempting something very, very, very out of left field. Now, there's not much really to do in lockdown rather than garden, cook, be a cat mum, and binge watch things on Netflix. Guilty, Your Honour. I have been watching a series on Netflix called Glow Up. It is filmed in the United Kingdom, and it deals with makeup artists, well, sort of aspiring makeup artists, doing various challenges. They're called MUAs. At first, when I first watched the show, I thought it was I thought they were saying a French term, MUA. I thought, okay, I studied French in high school, but I have no idea what they're talking about. But it's actually MUA. It's an acronym for makeup artists. That's how green I was when I started watching it. Well, on Wednesday, I am going to be attempting what's known as a cut crease live on camera, otherwise known as the crease. So I'm going to be trying that. It's going to be amateur hour, but it's going to be fun. I want to try new things. I want to try something new every day that makes me uncomfortable, that brings me out of my comfort zone, because I am not a makeup artist. I suck at it. But I want to try it just for fun, because I've been watching this show so much. I thought, that looks kind of, I think I could do that with eyeshadow. So tune in on Wednesday, same time. And on Friday, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, but still echoing my rowdiness and my Reid girlness. Instead of doing a review of Criminal Minds episode or season, I'm going to be reviewing a film called Suburban Gothic, starring Matthew Gray Goobler. Of course. Of course. And it is hilarious. So tune in on Friday if you like my movie and television reviews. And, well, it's Matthew. Come on. And if you want to see me make a complete and utter fool of myself on Wednesday and have an absolute ball while doing it, tune in for my makeup exercise. That should be fun. But until Wednesday, thank you for listening to my cat chat, and don't forget, drop suggestions or opinions in the comments. I want to know, what are your cats like? Meow. Oh.